I'm State Representative Jordan Harris. It's a pleasure to be here. I serve my neighbors as the state representative of the 186th district, which are parts of South and Southwest Philadelphia. I serve the statewide as the Majority Appropriations Chair for the House of Representatives. It is a privilege to be here today, standing with an organization that plays such a vital role in the well-being of people and pets in Philadelphia. Today's announcement represents more than just a grant, though. It represents an investment in our community, our pets, and the hardworking staff members and volunteers who have dedicated their time and their energy to service. As the chair of the Appropriations Committee, I understand the impact that targeted financial resources can have for an organization. So with this $330,000 grant, ACT will be able to enhance its workforce, develop professional growth, but also empower folks to be able to take care of the thousands of animals that we see come through these doors every year. I remember having a conversation with a good friend of mine, Marsha Perlman, who talks so very highly of this organization and all of the great work that they do. And then my man Max down here with uh, the shakedown for the organization. But listen, this investment is an investment in people. It's an investment in the team here and the work that you do. And I want you to be very clear that in Harrisburg and at the state level, we do not take the work that you do for granted. And that we are also very much invested in your personal development and your personal growth. And that's what this grant represents. In addition to that, the funds will go towards purchasing a storage unit for pet food and supplies that are critical here at ACT Philadelphia to continue to expand on the record high intake in animals that we're seeing. Moving the storage out of the building will help free up much needed space and allow ACT to focus on intake care and adoption efforts. Listen, we know that the last few years have been very challenging, and there's been a tremendous increase in animals, and therefore we know that these funds are essential. Now, this grant is just one step in the right direction for ACT, and I'm pretty sure folks will ask for more in the future as there are other things that I know that ACT needs. But the truth of the matter is, look, um, you can't just say you care and not allow your budget and your finances to reflect those values. So we passed a robust budget some months ago that really shows where our values are. Big part of that being in our children, big part of that being in our schools and in our daycare centers, big part of that being in our seniors and in housing and a whole lot of things. Today is a testament that our values continue to be in investing in people and the power of people. And that's what this does, as well as understanding that our four-legged friends, sometimes three-legged friends, do matter as well. And that, we want to make sure that we're doing right by them also. I agree with Representative Hohenstein. When we look at programs like the New Leash on Life and, all of those things that are happening throughout the Commonwealth with regards to animals and our pets and utilizing our animals for therapy and for service animals and for all of those other things that help us on an everyday basis. So we're glad to be here and we're glad to have worked at the state level to secure these funds and to release these funds. So grateful to my colleagues, Representative Giral, whose district we're in, our chair of the delegation, Representative Cephas, and you heard from Representative Hohenstein, who is on the board. So thank you to everyone here at ACT for your tireless work and support for our great city. Your work does not go unnoticed. I want to be clear on that. Your work does not go unnoticed. Okay, we understand what you do, and more importantly, we appreciate and we value the work that you do every single day.